This morning, a new discovery inside the Great Pyramid of Giza. Behind these gigantic chevrons above the main entrance, for the first time, a look inside, a precise analysis.
Major discovery. Hidden corridor discovered in the Great Pyramid of Egypt. Attention, attention, as we are about to enter the enigmas of the ancient world. A shocking discovery that will leave you speechless. A tremendous breakthrough that will shock your head. You'll discover secrets in Egypt's Great Pyramid. Corridor tucked away, a mysterious story has been revealed. We will not fail to uncover the secrets of history. So join this adventure and let your curiosity guide you as we explore the Pyramid of Legends. The huge pyramids of Giza, which are the only one of the ancient world's 7 wonders that has survived to the modern day, are likely the most well-known and much-studied monuments in human history. These enormous monuments remained unrivaled in height for thousands of years after they were built, and they continue to amaze and captivate us with their overpowering size and seemingly flawless execution. Their precise alignment and construction, which baffles the mind, have sparked a plethora of hypotheses of their beginnings, including the unsubstantiated suggestion that they were motivated by extraterrestrial forces. However, when reviewing the several hundred years prior to their emergence on the Giza Plateau, it becomes evident that these fantastic structures were the product of numerous experiments, some of which were more successful than others, and mark an apogee in line with the growth of the Royal Burial Complex. This is because these incredible structures are the result of many experiments, some of which were more successful than others. Since ancient times, academics, scientists, and even amateur Egyptologists have been captivated by the Great Pyramid. Despite its age, a significant portion of the Great Pyramid is still a mystery. Now, because of recent technological advancements, experts are able to discover more about the interior construction of the pyramid. The Pyramid of Khufu, the largest of the 3 pyramids in Giza, just had a new passageway spanning around 30 feet in length uncovered inside of it. After conducting an investigation of the tunnel with an endoscopic camera, the Egyptian Ministry of Antiquities revealed its findings to the public in the form of images and films. Despite the almost limitless intrigue and mystery surrounding ancient Egypt's most incredible engineering triumphs, the tunnel has been rapidly identified as a technique to disperse the weight of the sandstone blocks that are located above it. This is despite the fact that the intrigue and mystery surrounding these remarkable engineering exploits are practically limitless. It is actually the second recently discovered hidden passageway in Khufu's pyramid, with an even longer 98-foot-long corridor being discovered in 2017. Despite the fact that it is one of the most iconic tourist attractions in the world, it seems mad to think that there are still 30 feet, or 9 meters of hidden passageway that were to be found inside. The work done by an international team of researchers on the Scan Pyramids project, which employs non-damaging, non-invasive thermography and cosmic ray muon radiography to scan the pyramids for hidden secrets, is one of the reasons why we are enjoying these new insights. The full function of the corridor, which is located close to the primary entrance that is utilized by visitors today, is somewhat unknown, in part because it gives the impression of being unfinished. Mustafa Waziri, the head of Egypt's Supreme Council of Antiquities, told reporters following a press conference in front of the pyramid, "We are going to continue our scanning, so we will see what we can do to figure out what we can find out beneath it or just by the end of the corridor." Waziri made these comments after the press conference concluded. Long after they were constructed in the year 2560 BCE, people believed the pyramids to be tombs. Additional research, the majority of which was conducted by archaeologists and archaeoastronomers, who are generally looked down upon by Egyptian authorities, suggests that there would have been a much wider variety of purposes, such as a measuring stick for the mass of the Earth and a calculatory instrument for the movement of the stars and planets. The latter explanation is dismissed as spectacular, yet the pyramids themselves are nothing if not sensational, and a lot of the geometry of Khufu's pyramid relates to astronomical occurrences important to the ancient Egyptians, who created tombs in a variety of various styles, considerably more frequently than they made pyramidal graves. Scan Pyramids has made it known that they intend to carry on with their work on the newly discovered channel while also looking for other ones. The Great Pyramid of Giza was constructed as a tomb for the pharaoh Khufu, who governed Egypt during the 4th dynasty of the Old Kingdom. Khufu's reign spanned the period of time when the Old Kingdom was known as the 4th dynasty. It is believed that the construction of the pyramid began in the year 2560 BCE, and it is estimated that it took approximately 20 years to finish. Over 2 million individual limestone blocks, each of which weighed an average of 2.5 tons, were used in the construction of the pyramid. The pyramid rises to a height of 147 meters and occupies a space around 13 acres in total. The building of the Great Pyramid is widely regarded as one of the greatest feats of engineering ever accomplished in antiquity. The blocks of limestone were brought to the construction site using sleds and ramps after being extracted from quarries located in the surrounding area. There's still a lot of uncertainty surrounding the specific processes that were used to cut and shape the stones, as well as the methods that were utilized to raise them into place. The Great Pyramid's interior is just as stunning as its exterior, despite the fact that the outside is quite magnificent. There are 3 primary chambers within the pyramid, in addition to a number of other rooms and tunnels of varying sizes. The subterranean chamber is the name given to the first chamber, which may be found at the base of the pyramid. This room is incomplete and most likely served as the first location for Khufu's body to be buried after his death. The Queen's Chamber is the name given to the second chamber in the pyramid, which can be found in the center of the structure. In spite of its moniker, there is no evidence to suggest that any queens were ever laid to rest at that location. The intricate, corbelled ceiling of the Queen's Chamber is one of the most striking features of the room. The ceiling is constructed of layers of limestone blocks that get progressively smaller toward the top. The King's Chamber is the third and largest of the chambers in the structure. This chamber, which may be found at the very pinnacle of the pyramid, was designed to be the ultimate resting place for Khufu's body. The walls of the King's Chamber are made of red granite, and it is home to a sarcophagus that has been robbed of its contents at some point in the past. Exhumations and excavations of Egyptian pyramids were first conducted by scientists in the 18th century. They came to the conclusion that the pyramid's architects had installed inner chambers with the intention of shielding the pharaohs and their invaluables from potential thieves. Because digging deeply into a pyramid posed a threat to its structural integrity, scholars were forced to make educated guesses about its contents for more than a century. In contrast, during the past few decades, non-destructive technology such as cosmic ray detectors and infrared thermography has been assisting researchers in seeing inside pyramids without inflicting any damage to the structures. A multinational team of experts from Egypt, France, and Japan provided more information regarding a buried tunnel that was 30 feet in length in a report that was published in Nature in 2023. The passageway is a width of approximately 6 feet and is located just above the primary entrance on the pyramid's northern face. As part of the Scan Pyramids project, the study team discovered for the first time in 2016 and 2017 the existence of the tunnel, as well as another empty place that they referred to as the Big Void. It is possible that the builders of the pyramid conceived of the corridor as a means of distributing weight and preventing the pyramid from caving in on itself. Even though no one has set foot inside the tunnel in thousands of years, researchers believe that the design was deliberate. This is despite the fact that they do not know what is located beyond the end of the corridor. There are a variety of reasons why the Great Pyramid of Giza is so important. To begin, it is both one of the oldest and the largest constructions that can be found anywhere in the globe. In addition to this, it serves as evidence of the remarkable engineering and architectural skills possessed by the ancient Egyptians. The pyramid is oriented so that it faces exactly due north, due south, due east, and due west with its sides, and it is aligned with all the cardinal directions. The Great Pyramid is also extremely significant from a religious and cultural point of view. The ancient Egyptians had a strong belief in the existence of an afterlife, and they constructed the pyramids as a means of ensuring that the afterlife would be a peaceful passage for the pharaohs. The pyramid was considered to be a representation of the pharaoh's strength as well as his ability to live beyond his own death. In addition, for many centuries following its construction, the pyramid complex at Giza served as a destination for pilgrims and was a center of religious activities. There have been a significant number of research and examinations carried out on the Great Pyramid of Giza. Nonetheless, there are still a lot of mysteries that surround the monument. For instance, some experts claim that the pyramid was constructed with technologically advanced methods that were unavailable to ancient Egyptians at the time of its construction. As evidence of a more advanced grasp of mathematics and astronomy than was previously assumed, they refer to the accuracy with which these stones were cut and the alignment of the pyramid with the true north. There are also a great number of hypotheses concerning the functions of the several rooms and passageways contained within the pyramid. Some people believe that the pyramid was built to function as a power plant, with the king's chamber functioning as the primary energy hub of the structure. Others have hypothesized that the pyramid served either as a repository for cosmic energy, as well as a generator of cosmic energy, or that it was utilized for the purpose of astronomical observation. The subject of how the large pieces of limestone were carried to the building site and hauled into place is one of the most intriguing mysteries surrounding the Great Pyramid. Although a lot of different hypotheses have been put forward throughout the years, nobody's been able to provide a conclusive response to this subject. Some academics believe that the blocks were moved along the Nile using boats, while others believe that they were dragged along sleds on ramps. Still others believe that they were hauled along ramps using boats. One of the many things that continue to be a mystery about the Great Pyramid is the fact that it does not have any inscriptions or carvings of any kind. The Great Pyramid is devoid of any sort of inscriptions, in contrast to the majority of other Egyptian tombs which feature hieroglyphics and other forms of ornate decoration. Because of this, a number of experts have come to the conclusion that the pyramid was purposefully left unadorned on purpose, possibly to give an impression of the pharaoh's light and purity. The Great Pyramid of Giza has had an enduring influence on the history and culture of the human race. It has been a source of creativity for innumerable artists, philosophers, and intellectuals throughout the course of the centuries, and it continues to enchant people from all over the world. The pyramid is also known as a symbol of Egyptian culture and tradition, and it has been an essential component in the process of forming Egypt's national identity. In addition to the enormous influence it has had on the realm of culture, the Great Pyramid also has been a significant contributor to the discipline of archaeology. The investigation of the pyramid has resulted in the discovery of significant new information regarding the culture, religion, and technology of ancient Egypt. In addition to this, it has helped to throw light on the lives and beliefs of the pharaohs and has supplied significant information regarding the construction processes and materials that were employed by ancient civilizations. Even very inconsequential finds continue to create a lot of interest since there's still a lot of debate among experts about how the pyramids were built. Archaeologist Zahi Hawass, who served as Egypt's Antiquities Minister and now heads the committee that is in charge of managing the project, told NBC News, "The discovery, in my opinion, is the most important discovery of the 21st century." In addition to this, Hawass stated to the AFP that there is a great possibility the tunnel is protecting something. According to my understanding, it is guarding the genuine burial chamber of King Khufu. However, it is important to keep in mind that the authorities in the cash-strapped West Asian nation frequently publicize findings in order to entice a greater number of tourists, which is a significant source of foreign currency for the nation. After the political unrest and bloodshed that followed in the 2011 uprising that toppled the country's longtime autocratic president Hosni Mubarak, Egypt's tourist sector suffered a long-term decline, and further setbacks followed the advent of the coronavirus pandemic. That's all for today's video, but we'll be right back with more videos soon. Please don't forget to give this one a thumbs up, subscribe to our channel, and thanks for watching.